Hey y'all, Irix Guy here, back again with another Schwinn IC4 video. And this is a response for several viewers, and thanks again for all of your questions. Keep the great questions coming. But the question is if you've got multiple people in your household that use your Schwinn IC4, what's an easy way to to quickly change the settings and know what your settings are versus other people's settings? Well, there's a few things that I do. So my IC4 right now is set up for me. So on the seat, I count the holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I know that's my preferred height. And then also, I take a photograph of that. I also take a photograph of my seat. And if you want to get precise, what you can do is get like a Sharpie marker or something and mark that right there, and then maybe put your initial or something beside it. Or maybe mark one side for you and then one side for the other person that uses it. There's little, if you look closer, there's little markers right there. So you could count those tick marks, and there's a little arrow right there. You could say, okay, well, my tick mark is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and line the arrow up with 7. That's one way to do it. So there's several ways to do it. Now, when you're looking at the handlebars in the front, same deal. You can see it's got the tick mark, see? But again, if you had like a Sharpie marker or something and wanted to mark it, that may help. Now, one thing that doesn't seem to have, and I'm looking closely, doesn't seem to have the tick marks or the handlebars that goes up and down. So what I would do with that is, again, I would just use a Sharpie marker. I'd put my line right there, put my initials, and then for the other riders, put a line for them and their initials. So just to recap, you got your handlebar height, you got your handlebar forward and backwards, you've got your seat forward and backwards, you've got your seat up and down. So those are my tips for marking your Schwinn IC4 to make it easy when multiple people in your household are using it. That way you don't have to get on it and say, well, are these the right settings? You've taken time previously and you've gotten on the bike and you rode around for a while and decided, hey, does this feel right? What do I need to adjust? And once you perfected those settings, the next time you use it, this makes quick work of that. So you don't have to go to the gym. You don't have to go to your home gym and measure yourself every time, because you already know, okay, it's marked. These are the settings that I use when I ride my Schwinn IC4. Now, if you're shopping for the Schwinn IC4, the mat like I use, the shoes like I use, expand this video's description and then click the link there and you can find where to order it all online. Also, the sound bar like I use, the TV like I use, the subwoofer like I use, I've got it all linked there. I love this stuff, man. It's a great way to keep yourself motivated and lose weight. Thanks for your viewership. Be sure to subscribe. And when you do, ring that bell icon, and that'll notify you whenever I post another video. Thanks for your viewership, and best of luck with your fitness goals.